This next matchup, interesting heavyweight matchup we've got on our hands here. Curtis Razor Blaydes taking on Jailton Almeida. Almeida has been on a tear in the UFC. I believe he has an 89% finish rate through his first, honestly, I'm not sure how many fights he has in the UFC, but about 6 or 7. And he has an 89% finish rate. He spent 88% of his fights on top position, which is insane. Like the time during his fights. But he's never fought somebody like Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes has been well known as one of the best wrestlers in this heavyweight division. And he's a good striker as well. And Vegas agrees. It's an even money fight right now. Or maybe Blaydes at a slight favorite, depending on your book. I kind of like Curtis here. I can't lie. I heard his media day, and he's talking about Almeida. He said Almeida is very one-dimensional. He throws a teep kick to the body, and he goes in for the takedown. And I think if Blaydes keeps this on the feet, it will be a rough night for Jailton. What's your take on this one?
Yeah, I was kind of torn on this one too. Really good matchup here. I just think Curtis's experience gets him over the top. I think he can hang in the striking department with Almeida. And then it gets to the ground. I think obviously you got to watch out for Almeida submissions, but I just think Curtis is a good enough grappler, good enough wrestler to be able to control some of the exchanges on the ground. So just off pure experience here and just the line, I think I'm going to go Curtis Blaydes here.
Agreed. And Curtis Blaydes, his 4 losses in the UFC are to huge power punchers. He lost to Francis Ngannou twice. He lost to Derek Lewis on that nasty uppercut. And he lost to Sergey Pavlovich by that nasty KO. And I don't think Jailton Almeida possesses that same kind of power in his hands that those guys do. So I'm all over Curtis Blaydes here. It might be the fight that I feel the most confident about outside of the main event.
Yeah. Also, I mean, Almeida's a one big win away here from putting himself in the title talk.
Yeah, agreed. Maybe, I don't know who would be a good matchup for him next, but I agree. He'll be right up in the mix. It's kind of tough because he's viciously knocked out by a few of the top guys. I don't really know what. I don't think either of these guys really pose that big of a threat to Aspinall or John just because they're on another level. But Almeida, you would think he's younger than 32 also, just with how his UFC career's gone so far.
That was one of the things I noticed too early. I was like, I was kind of on Almeida just because I thought like he had youth, but then you look at the teletape and they're similar in age. So obviously Curtis Blaydes, the experience at that age.
I like that.